Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Terratech with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to the video which I keep saying will be the end of the season, which isn't the end of the season. So today, we are going to be making some preparations to finally bring the Nomad into the campaign, and most likely this will either be a short video, or it's going to have very little editing and clips and all that, because it's quite a simple one. All we need to do is make lots and lots and lots of money. Now, in the next season, we are going to focus on money production and automation above all else. So instead of being a nomad, we are going to have a base, everything will be automated, we'll be able to make anything we want, that's the end goal. But this time, all we want to do is bring the nomad into this world. So I'm going to be doing something which I've discussed a lot in the past, but never actually done on camera, which is using the auto miners. Oh yeah, this place is perfect, to simply mine out an area like this. So let me just cut down all of these trees, probably using one of my actual harvesters, and then we can get going and see if we can figure this out. I've definitely seen people do videos on this, but I've purposely kept away from them. That's better now, isn't it? There we go. And already we are harvesting all of this. What on earth is attached to this tech? Okay, I definitely saved this in a weird place, apparently. So, the problem is, I have seen a lot of thumbnails and a little bit when it comes to videos talking about how to get this done. So most likely, it's going to be quite copy and paste from other YouTubers, so I do apologise for that. It's the reason why I do avoid other people's videos as much as possible. It's not out of disrespect. It's because I end up copying things, and I hate that. It's the same with From the Depths. I'm always a little bit behind on the meta and how to do things the very best way, because I purposefully ignore other people's videos and other people talking about it, like in Discords. Definitely not going to improve me as a player, but at least I'll come up with some novel ideas once in a while. Now, if you put the auto miner here, it will simply mine out that, and there used to be a glitch where you could place loads of them like this and they would all work. But the basic idea then now is, can we have multiple miners all working the same vein? I'm hoping you can. Maybe if I put this... How would it be the best way to do this? That was a weird way to say that, but how would I place this so most of these stalk sections, which I believe is what you need to actually go into the ore itself, would be in the best place? Probably something like that. Maybe a sort of, well, first of all, let's just figure out if this even works, because if it doesn't work, then we're wasting time. So, let's just place this back above the vein. Or miss it entirely, because it's me at the end of the day. So it does still work. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. So now we have to figure out the best pattern that they're all connected. Honestly, I think I'm pretty close with this. Then if I had one here, then one there. Let's have a quick look, see how that would look. So if I put one down... Other way around, lad. Like that. And then one like that. Is that correct? Or would it be better if this one was one further along? No, because that would only be 3. Do these have... Wait, they do have connection points on the front. So what about like this instead? Would this be better? Not sure. Because if I... Of course I detached the main one. Why wouldn't I? Oh, no, this wouldn't work because I don't have connection points. No, it would work. It would work, right? So the idea is, we have one once again the same way. Sorry for people who know how to do this and is just watching me thinking, oh, what is he doing? Oh, no, it won't work. Yeah, because only one side has connections. The idea was having a basic rectangle. So one there, one there, one there, one there. So I think the original idea was the best. Ah, now that can't be right. No, it has to be once again because there's no connection points there. What a shame. If there were connection points on the other side, we could have it so all 4 of these are basically in the same place, all in the middle, because then I could connect there, then so on and so forth, because this could go here. There must be a way around that. That's really annoying otherwise. Having them all in the center would make this so much easier. There we are. Oh god, it's huge though. Maybe if I put the blocks above instead. Okay, so the problem with this is because it's so big, when you have areas like that over there, they're going to hit each other. But I just like this because all of those points are so close to each other. It means it's just going to be easier to place them. At least, that's my thought process. Sorry for being a scrub at this. I'm not normally someone who uses these type of items. And so, despite all my hours in Terratech, I'm really, really dumb when it comes to this type of stuff. I know, a huge surprise. First attempt with the original, and despite these all being further away, all 4 of them work. So, clearly, this is the way to go. Also, now I'm looking at it, this is definitely what I've seen in other videos, so it just took me a long time, but I eventually got there. So, I'll just save this as A or something, and I'll put them down on each of these, then we'll figure out a way to collect it all. Now, you may be asking, why am I floating each of these into place, rather than just placing them? And the reason is, position blocked. That's all. Just can't place it. There we are. So, the only problem I'm having now is these two. Because they're on such a horrible slope, trying to get more than one connection point down is incredibly difficult. So I'm thinking maybe these need to be built differently. Okay, 2 is the best I've got so far. I'll deal with 2. 2 is fine. Also, look at how much resources on the floor. It's beautiful. It is very satisfying watching all of these go at once. It must be said. Okay, got 2 again. Can I perhaps just be a bit greedy, a bit further forwards? Come on, can I get 3 maybe? No. No, because then the other ones aren't even connecting to the ground. Yeah, looks like 2 is the best. Okay, they are all going. So, what to do now then? Well, I guess the next step is just to collect them and harvest them. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Well, collect them and refine them, I should say. Which really shouldn't be too difficult. Do you know what I really need to build? Like a small building drone. Like a small ground drone, I should say. I already have the air version. How about this? Does this work? Yep, that works just fine. Lovely. Okay, so. Oh, look at all that. Potentially a thumbnail. Oh, the money. Oh, God, that is so much. I think these are worth like 200, 300 each. So, yeah, it's a lot of money there. So we're going to need refineries. So I'll put those down first as the anchor. Doesn't really matter how far these go away, so I suppose I'll just move them away. I really feel like I'm just doing something every YouTuber's done in Terratech. I really do hate doing that, I've got to say, but honestly, at this point, it's definitely the best way to make money, so why not go where the cash is? For the glory of capitalism. That should be more than enough. Okay, so the conveyors go this way. Conveyors go this way. Ah. I believe there's a bit of a problem. There we are. Hello, step conveyors. I need more of you, please. Hopefully that'll be enough. So, what is the longest range collector? I'm imagining it's one of the Geocorp ones. I mean, that only makes sense, really, doesn't it? Geocorp's all about harvesting. That's got to be the way forward here. So what do they have harvest-wise? They have just one receiver. Aha, that's what I wanted, that thing. Look at it, it's huge. That's what I wanted to see. That does not have the range I expected. I expected much more, but I guess if it works, it works. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, look at that. That'll do. Ah, but that doesn't pass on, does it, from like that? Does it need... Oh, I know how to do this. I know what I've done. No, I'm wrong. Okay, so... How do you move stuff from this type of filter? Also, how much longer range is it compared to this one? A fair bit more. A fair bit more, I think, is the appropriate answer there. But yeah, that works. That just passes it on straight away. This one doesn't seem to want to do the same for some reason. Now, I think a filter will get it to work. I'm probably missing something really obvious. You see, this is why in the next season, it's going to be all about this type of stuff, so I can learn. Oh. So the filter works then? Sure. Sure. That way, go! Now, of course, the next thing I really want on this thing is a pacemaker. Cool, 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 cool. So let's move that along and then have one near everything. That'll take a few seconds to set up. I mean, or I could just use a mobile refinery and just collect them as they go. I mean, that's pretty easy as well, to be perfectly honest. Now for the even easier one, just put these conveyors down here. Just going to have them along here because I think it'll look better. And then we have the mobile delivery cannons, because once again, I think they look better. $233 per one of these little green balls. Not a bad deal. Oh, darn it. I've reached max size. I was hoping to go all the way down here as well, but I guess the easy option is just to do this. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Collect. Because, of course, this is also a collector and harvester. Oh, of course, I took off the side thing, didn't I? Let me just add some of these lovely solar things to the side, and we can just anchor this here, and all is well and good in the world. Then I really need to spawn in the drone so I can start protecting this area while I'm just waiting around. On the upside, it means I can get some editing done while I'm just sitting here waiting for money to flow in. Oh, at some point I got a little conveyor on my head. That's adorable. But I think I would rather have a tiny little radar. There we go. Tiny radar. Being tiny and stuff. Drone online, and I've just put it all back the correct way. And there we go. Look at how much resource we have available. Just a waiting for all that to be collected first. That is awesome. Just so much green. No, I didn't wait until daytime just to get a screenshot with maximum resources. That would be weird. Well, there we go. All going along nice and happily. So, after one day and night cycle of me just editing stuff in the background, maybe 1/5, 1/6 of the resources have been drained. I'm just going to wait around for a bit, honestly. I mean, I could go out and do some harvesting. I could knock down some trees, destroy some yellow crystals, murder some things. But instead, I'm just going to allow the auto miners to do their thing and see how much we can get. Did I actually use up all of that? Oops. Shouldn't have done that. I knocked around some of the stuff. But over here, might need to move that collector. It's not collecting everything by the looks of things. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the further back you are, the higher your priority. So these will now barge in front of those, as you can see. And that's why this is emptied so fast. It's because it empties from the very end all the way back to the front. Which makes sense, honestly. Okay, maybe a little bit of murder. Excuse me. Excuse me, mate. Ow. They've definitely got better at shooting flyers. No! My things! My capitalism! Are you okay, capitalism? Yes, capitalism is fine. The free markets reign! It's mine. It's my land! I was here first. This is why Lathric should never have money. I know you'll all come here trying to take my resources. It's all mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just saw a couple more crystals over here. Is that the case? Yes, it is. There's 3 more over here. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt, would it? Let's expand our sphere of influence. Oh, I thought I still had the drill on instead. No, I just had the regular nose, which I just smashed up against a crystal. Don't smash your nose up against crystals. It's not a very healthy thing to do. That broke far easier than expected. My nose is powerful. Behold the nose! The nose. Oh god, that's an old joke. Oh, come on. You always need something, don't you? Oh, we don't have the cab. We don't have decent work standards. Well, too bad. You work for me now. You know what, actually, let's just go and buy all the stuff over there, then come back over here in a second. I said in a second. Thank you. Hello there, lad. You're a bit too close. Here's a gift. Please don't have large cannons? Of course you do. Well, I'm a drone. I have no feelings or sorrow. Which is a feeling. That's how little sorrow I have about killing you. You're a really heavily defended fellow, aren't you? Could you just explode? That's all I ask. Just to one maybe moving over here wouldn't be a good idea. It seems like things spawn just far enough away. If I move over here and start doing stuff, I'll end up losing this area. Unless I put down some defense turrets, but I don't really have the stuff for that right now because I've sold most of my stuff. Bad timing, I suppose. Why won't you die? It's very simple. Just lie down, stop breathing. I mean, you're tech, you don't breathe, but stop whatever your equivalent is of breathing. There you go. No more power for you, and that was a slow and painful death, wasn't it? Oh, I see internal explosions. Are you bleeding on the inside? Yes, you are. I don't think I've ever felt so bad for a tech at this point. That was like torture. Normally, we're so good and kind. I love this drone. It's just so easy to use. Yeah, maybe it would be best just to stay around here. It seems to stop things from spawning in. Oh, but there's more things we could use. And I guess I could just keep doing this and going back and forth. It would speed up how much money I'm getting, but I'm getting money plenty fast, just relaxing. Ooh, stuff over here as well. There's stuff everywhere. There's money everywhere. Okay, so before I was saying maybe I shouldn't move too far away because things will spawn. This just spawned here. Yeah. And also the music keeps resetting, so I'm so far away from the fight. Now, thankfully, I managed to knock out almost all of its weapons with the first attack. Now it's just slowly meleeing one of our mining areas. So, unless you have a defense turret or are okay with a decent craft going around defending, I wouldn't recommend moving too far away from the initial build. Because this sort of happens. Now, sadly, that tech there, the harvester, doesn't actually have any weapons. Because I cannibalized it. Because I've used it all for scrap. Yeah. Can you just die? Like, you're stuck. You can't hurt anyone. Just go away. This fight really shows how strong the Nomad's going to be. Because you see how hard it is to kill this thing? Because of those batteries in the center. Even though, admittedly, I am only using 2 missiles. The Nomad has 96 batteries. Just stay there, okay? I forgot I do have the Bertha cannons, because of course the Nomad needs them. Stupidest defense ever? Best defense ever. Excuse me, mate. Just stay there for a second, and goodbye. Best defense ever. Okay, so it knocked out one of the miners and damaged the second. That's fine. It cost a tiny little bit for that. And actually, most of it ended up being reabsorbed, including the enemy. Just putting that out there. The enemy has been absorbed into our collective and will be harvested later. Lovely. Hey, actually managed to get 3 this time. There we go. It was secretly a benefit the entire time. Because last time we only had 2, now we have 3. Thank you, enemy, for upping our productivity. You have energized our workforce. Or something like that anyway. Something something strife breeds innovation, something something potatoes, something something science. Can we maybe do this? Would be nice if I could do this. Come on, there we go. Just about able to reach them? Okay, apparently this can only be placed sideways. Will that be okay? Good. And actually, that didn't even need the filter. Put these along some of the blind spots. Why am I doing that when I can actually fly? I don't know. Ooh. Look over there. That's a lot of bad things. Still not even halfway. So with that, I'm afraid I am actually all out of time for today's video. I'm just going to be leaving this on until I've completely drained it dry. And then I guess I'll pack my things, move elsewhere, and then once this respawns, come back. It's not the fastest resource ever, but it's really, really easy. I'm just doing nothing, and look, 200s everywhere. And if I had enough resources, I could easily put down more of these and just... Honestly, I probably could put them over there. Things seem to spawn around you, but not too close. You've got to be careful where you are, or have the protection. I don't really have either, so whatevs. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Terratech is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Honestly, at this point, I think I probably do have enough money to simply spawn in the Nomad, so next video, we get to see how the Nomad actually handles being in the real world. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.